A slice of Italy in the city of joy. Pizza, coffee and more. Pico it is. It is the most happening place in the city of joy right now, where people get together to have a beautiful coffee and variety of pizza. Kitchen Tales আমি অরিজিৎ আজ পিকোতে. So I'm at Pico, the best place to have the best of the coffee and pizza. And to talk about pizza more, we have the owner Pratik Didwania with us. Pratik, welcome. It's always a pleasure meeting you. And Kolkata is a place where people have sheer love for coffee and pizza. And you have clubbed two things together, and Pico it is. So tell us something about the journey. Why Pico?
Thank you, Arijit. Thank you so much for coming to Pico. To answer you why Pico, I've always been a coffee guy, right?
Yeah.
Even with snacking, I've always loved coffee. But I always wanted to give something more along with coffee. We just don't want to be a cafe. We want to be a proper eatery. We wanted to combine coffee with pizza and see how people are liking it. By God's grace, the response has been great till now. And Pico, the name came, if you can just break up the word, PI means pizza and CO means coffee.
Absolutely wonderful. So how beautifully put together. Pico is the name, pizza and coffee. It's pizzeria and coffee bar. And so, Pratik, talking about pizza, you have redefined the idea of pizza here also. So tell us something about that.
Right now at Pico, we are doing wood fire Neapolitan style pizza, which are freshly done pizzas, hand tossed pizzas, right? The impact of these pizzas come from the wood fire oven.
True.
It took us almost 2 months to get the oven done over here. We have done n number of trials.
That's quite a task.
Perfect. The pizzas come out from the wood fire oven. The wooden char is there in the pizza, right? So we are happy. We are very happy with the kind of pizzas we are getting from the oven.
So it's basically from the oven to the table, absolutely fresh. So talking about the pizza, like the taste of the food always lies in eating. So we have the margherita in front of us. We all know about margherita, but for the people who are viewing us right now, tell us something about the speciality you have added on to this.
The margherita is a classic pizza. You have to understand where the pizza came from. Pizza came from Italy, right?
Absolutely.
But exactly where from Italy? There's a small town called Naples. That is the one who are the inventors of pizza, and that is why we call it the Neapolitan style pizza.
And that was the Queen's visit there.
Right. So for me, margherita is a classic pizza. It only has dough, some fresh cheese, mozzarella cheese, some sliced tomatoes, basil leaves, and olive oil.
It's absolutely done. And talking about this pizza particularly, let's delve into this.
For someone who wants some more toppings on the margherita, we also have a version called a garden fresh, which has some fresh veggies like zucchini, bell peppers, olives. So this is a added version of margherita.
Perfect.
A garden fresh pizza.
And we have 3 more dishes with us. We have a dessert, but before that, let's talk about this beautiful risotto.
This is a pumpkin ravioli.
Ravioli, okay.
Right? So these are all handmade pastas done within Pico. We do not believe in sourcing anything from outside. Everything is done inside the kitchen at Pico. Pumpkin ravioli, the pasta, the ravioli is stuffed with pumpkin.
Okay.
Right? Just boiled pumpkin. We toss it up with some mushroom sauce and garnish it with pumpkin seeds.
Perfectly fine, and serve with a slice of bread. And this is something which is looking absolutely vibrant because it's just the sunny side up.
This is Pico's version of a cheese garlic bread.
Wow.
Right? We call it khachapuri. It's actually a Georgian way of making a cheese garlic bread. The crust is very similar to a pizza. It's in a boat form structure, and we top it up with some mozzarella cheese and a sunny side up.
Absolutely. And to end with, we have a brownie. But before that, let's talk about this beautiful coffee, because I know personally that the Vietnamese coffee in here at Pico is an absolute favorite of the entire city of Kolkata, right?
So this is a classic latte over here. We serve a latte with some sparkling water, which acts as a mouth cleanser for you.
Right.
And we do not believe in giving any refined sugar, so we have just added some organic jaggery and organic brown sugar to it. I will not describe the latte much more. I'll come to this. This is an orange coffee concoction. We have developed 6 concoctions at Pico, starting from an orange to a basil to a cinnamon to a lemonade to a tart. What do I mean by by coffee concoctions is we have mixed coffee with fresh ingredients. In this case, there's fresh orange juice with some mint leaves and coffee. All our concoctions are done in a similar way. For instance, for basil, we have fresh basil leaves muddled with coffee. We do not believe in syrups or artificial flavors. So all the concoctions at Pico are freshly done with fresh ingredients.
So now I'm tasting the classic margherita, goes without saying, when you are at Pico. So you have to taste it. Thin crust, superbly baked, fresh, aromatic. What else do you need? And talking about the coffee, well, it's a summer cooler, refreshing, and for all the pizza lovers and coffee lovers, Pico is the place to be.